back to the Great Day Kitchen. Chef Mike Isabella is there. He's finishing up his Greek
Mike,
phyllo dough.
did my phyllos fall apart, Mike, or they stay together?
No, they're gonna be beautiful. They're gonna be beautiful.
So are we on to the next dish? Do we have a sweet or a savory?
We have a sweet. This is making an phyllo pie. So this is I basically made a pie filling. Okay, with peaches, some hazelnuts, some spices. I got some cinnamon, allspice, vanilla, and I cooked it all down. A little bit of cornstarch just to kind of thicken it up like a pie.
Can I ask you, was that like canned peaches or did you use fresh peaches?
These are fresh peaches from the farmer's market.
Gotcha. And
I love
Mike,
that.
I like to tell people sometimes that, you know, if they get flash frozen from the flash frozen part, it's almost as good as fresh, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Almost.
But the IQFs are, you know, which is instantly quick frozen, is a really good product. All the sugars are measured. It's always consistent product.
There you go.
So,
all right, you heard it from him. Okay.
So it's great. So this one is a little bit harder to make because it's a little bit more wet. But also too, before I forget, I'm wondering if I can get that crab cake recipe. So when I open up in College Park, I could put your crab cake in my phyllo dough.
You know what?
An homage to you.
If you just put it's Montel's phyllo or something like that,
Yeah,
I'm there.
Montel's
I will
crab
write
pie.
it down for you today. It's one of those.
I love it. Hey, send him the bill later for the recipe, Montel.
Well, you know, it's tricky. I mean, things like this. I've looked at phyllo dough and been afraid of it.
Me too.
Until now. Now
Right.
I'm looking at it, I figured out how to do it. So crab cakes are something else that people are afraid of because they think.
I've never made a crab cake in my life.
I'm gonna mess you up.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So this
okay.
is a tough one. This is for experienced
I better
rollers.
let you do it. Let me let you do
Oh
it.
my
I'll
gosh, yeah,
watch.
we want to see how it's done and then try to mimic you.
Oh, see how, wait, look real close. See how soft all that is? It's moving around too much. That's what makes it hard.
Ah, okay. Hey, Mike, you're a good teacher here. Do you ever think about getting back on TV and maybe teaching chefs or maybe judging a cooking competition?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. No more competition for me.
No more competitions, okay.
I don't mind judging. I've judged some shows before, and I do some cooking classes here and there. Not a lot, but you know, I do enjoy working with the kids.
Okay.
You're gonna wrap this twice.
I'm gonna wrap this twice.
Okay, that's how it stays together. Okay. And you love feeding the kids because you're moving out to College Park now.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then you could, you know, this is just I'm putting another layer on just to get a little bit more flaky.
So this is a dessert. This is a breakfast. You could load this up with some things, with fruits and things to have a little breakfast phyllo if you wanted to, right?
Yeah.
Store
I like
away.
it.
Oh, I really like that.
And then, you know, we just hit it with a little bit more butter on the top just to seal it. Then I usually put them in the refrigerator to get it nice and cold so the butter is like solid. And then we pop these in the oven. So we could pop these into the oven.
Is that the secret to get this perfectly even brown on them when you put them in the refrigerator first?
Yeah, you want to get the butter nice and cold on it. So when it cooks in the high heat, the butter's cold. And as it cold, it's kind of like just pastry doughs. You want that cold butter in between the layers of like biscuits and things like that. When you don't want it emulsified. So that's
I think
basically.
I want to try one of these, Mike.
You
Like,
want to try
continue
one?
to give us some tips here because I'm like, yours was beautiful, Montel's was beautiful. I just don't know if I can do it. It might be easier just to go order one.
It's that little roll. The first roll is what makes the whole thing.
Ah, okay, okay.
Here, I'll do one with you.
And did you travel to Greece? I saw on your Instagram, Mike, you traveled to Spain recently and had some amazing food. Do you travel to the country where you're going to theme your next restaurant?
All the time, all the time. I just got back from Spain recently.
Like that?
You want to pinch it to the corner, yep. And then you, push it down a little bit. Then you want to make it even and kind of fold it over.
Okay, there we go, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm still in the runnings here, okay.
Yep, you want to make sure that it's equal. Always that triangle, always that triangle.
I see, so this is basically, I did really bad in geometry here, so.
But look, you're doing really good here.
There we go, there we go.
So then just do one more layer after that with the butter.
Okay.
Watch this. I'm even going to repair a torn piece of phyllo dough.
Is there anything you can't do?
I tore one, but watch this. I'll roll this piece over on it and save that extra piece of phyllo.
There you go. There you go.
All right, is that good? Okay. All right, so we're going to finish these off a little later in the show. We're just going to put these in the oven now, get them cooking.
And we're eating when we come back.
Yeah, I'm definitely eating. This
Remember,
is the
call
longest
your
I've gone
friends.
without eating on this show.
Call your friends. Tell them we're here. Tell them we're having a good time. It's Montel's in the house.
That's right. Still
Call 'em.
Montel and more Mike Isabella coming up later in the show. Stay with us.